So if you don't live under a rock, you may know that Disney is now working on a Daredevil series titled Daredevil Reborn. And no, they're not adapting this story as far as we know. As from what we could tell, they're literally just using it as a play on words. And as a super Daredevil fanboy as myself, you may think that I'm super excited. I am. I'm literally jumping around my room like a 4-year-old kid after he gets new toys. And this does honestly feel like a treat. But that's just it. It kind of feels like a treat. I don't really like the word fan service because usually it just ends up demotivating people into giving people what they want, making choices that even if people don't like it, they'll just say you can't grow up or you want to stay the same thing. Anyways, I am super excited for the show, and honestly, I felt like I was on drugs when I saw him in the She-Hulk trailer. And no, that's not the only reason I'm going to watch She-Hulk. It is. But then I kept thinking, what if Disney will ruin this? I know they're getting irrelevant writers, but some writers can do better. And this is totally not my pitch to Disney to let me write a Ghost Rider series. Anyways, I personally feel like his inclusion in Echo and She-Hulk has overshadowed those heroes, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about how Daredevil on Disney Plus, or Reborn, will break the Disney show format and will make it better. And if you're at least semi-intelligent, you might be thinking I'm only talking about the 18-episode structure that they're formatting on. And no, the biggest thing that I'm talking about is the fact that they're only going to be focusing on one villain. They're not going to be switching or getting surprise villains as much as I know. The only villain that's confirmed is Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, and there are some rumors that Wilson Bethel will come back as Bullseye, which I would love to see. I would also love to see him in Thunderbolts. Come on, Disney, it's not too late. But a big lingering problem with this show is that it doesn't keep consistency. Usually there'll be some new random villain popping up for literally no reason, or some new subplot that just pops up for some reason. And from what I could tell, the only show that's really not had this is, one second. Did really every show has done this. Even the one about a murderous psychopath, which is turned into a villain, or oh, sorry, hero for some reason.
I don't enjoy hurting people.
Yes, you do. You literally decapitated someone in front of a crowd of people and smiled.
Anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about how Daredevil will save this formula and will actually redeem what Disney has done wrong. Although I said that the biggest fix wasn't that they're making it 18 episodes, but it does add a great deal of, in confidence that we're able to trust Disney with our favorite show. Mine, at least. I don't know if it's yours, I'm sorry. That came out of my ass. But something I'm kind of worried about is how they're going to portray Kingpin. I know a lot of people didn't really like Kingpin in Hawkeye, and I personally feel the only way that he was at least decently acceptable in Hawkeye is because of Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm still happy that they're not making it so they're retconning everything. So this is a new Daredevil. This is a new fucking origin story, which it's not, if you're wondering that. I hate when people are saying that it's like a new variant or the snap made him come into the MCU. Speaking of which, New Rockstars made a stupid ass video about that. They never really explained why he should be from another universe, but he is. I also hate when people are saying that it's because of double castings, even though Marvel still and has done double castings even till this day. It doesn't really matter. The only thing that really doesn't connect it is the double castings, and I don't know if a single person will care about that. Anyways, back to the structure thing. Also, when I say fix, I mean that I'm hoping that other Disney Plus shows after this season, and yes, it's a season, Kevin Feige explained that. Anyways, I'm hoping that other seasons and shows after this will follow this 18 episodes. I'm kind of sad that it's 18 episodes because I'm kind of worried that it's going to run like a CW show or some shit where it's over condensed, they add too much stuff, too much filler. And also, I don't really like the word filler because it's usually just a way of demotivating character development, which apparently a lot of these 13-year-old fangirls love seeing. Oh my gosh, Steven's so cute! But legitimately, I feel that it should have been 13 episodes. But if they're actually developing what they didn't do in the Born Again storyline, I feel like it would be really good. Like, since Fisk now knows Daredevil's secret identity, I feel like it makes enough sense that he's going to use that to his advantage. Like, I know they made a deal, but this is years later. I don't think Fisk cared about that deal. A lot of people are saying that during the blip, he was able to serve his sentence, but that's only 7 years. I feel like he'd get at least 20. So I feel like with a really good lawyer, he would be able to get out and pass out his terms, especially with the blip and all this controversy. As you can see in Hawkeye, he's still building from the ground up again with these house cabin looking areas he's in. Also, maybe it'll start with him trying to get Vanessa or something, which could really help to the character development. It seems like Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox are the only people confirmed for this series, which is kind of scary. I know Disney's not rebooting it because it's already been confirmed by multiple sources that the Daredevil series, along with all the other series, Jessica Jones, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Punisher, they're all canon. They're all canon. And I feel like it makes enough sense with What If Season 2 coming out and that being rated R. I feel like Disney's going to delve more into that. Some people are saying that Disney Plus should make an area called Disney Plus Red, which is just an area with all the R-rated Marvel content, or just Marvel Red or something, which I like the idea of. I just don't know if it'll fit with the main stage MCU. Like, you could put all the, Disney Plus dark stuff there, like the Netflix shows, Blade, whatever, but that'll just be really confusing, so that doesn't really matter. Anyways, back to the main topic. I honestly feel that this new format will work. I know they're putting a lot of money into this. According to sources, the amount of money that would make 3 different 3-hour films, which I kind of like. Some people are saying that they're dividing into arcs like what they did with other series, in the past, where there'll be one arc, maybe talking about how Matt, came back into the superhero business, which he technically didn't quit being Daredevil after season 3, but after the blip, he might have just been in any confusion and stopped doing it. So that'll probably be an area, and during that area, we'll also see how Fisk got out, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. There's also going to be another episode, 6 episodes, where we're going to see more of their relationship and how they meet together. And then the final 6 episodes, which is kind of like its own movie, is going to be more of seeing how Fisk and him have their final confrontation, or at least for this season, which I feel will work very well, especially with Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox being amazing actors.
But we'll have to see when the show comes out, won't we? Well, Marvel's been in a hassle lately. They really shit on DC. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing or liking. If you didn't, you could leave a comment saying why you didn't like it. I'll probably improve in the future. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, this is kind of it. Bye.